It's ride sharing companies, man. This is the best thing for us. That's cheap. That we don't gotta really. There is not too much overhead. The only overhead is the gas, the insurance, and the note. And you
Oh
would
yeah.
have to do that. You would have to do those no matter what kind of company you had. You had to put gas in your car. You had to pay your note. These is regular shit. So we are creating a job out of a regular day life. It becomes easy. Smitty will be the first person to build the company. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we go to the bank for the next car, and then we hire somebody. And now Smitty got 2 cars. He ain't driving no cars. We got 3 workers. Each car take a shift. We can employ 3 people in 1 car.
I love the idea. I just don't love fucking ride sharing, and that does make sense too. If it was the shit we
Look,
agreed on,
it's not
if
about
that's what we
listen.
agreed on, I'm in. I don't give a fuck.
Nah,
But
but
we do
listen,
need to
you
see
gotta
that ASAP.
understand. The best business that gonna make money is the business that you don't want to do for you, because it's gonna be all business. Anything other than that becomes our passion. We become emotionally attached to it. We need a business so we can treat it like a business, like a stepchild, not like our baby.
Check this out. Check this out. You see how you just presented that stuff with like getting the car. You see how Vel say you don't really like ride share, but have you heard of Turo, right, Vel?
Yeah. Yep.
See how Turo work?
Yeah.
I just found out recently, like my homegirl that where I get my hair done at, you know what I'm saying? Her little sister's in China. She's in the military. She got a Toyota Camry sitting in the garage. I pulled up one day, the Camry wasn't there. I'm like, yo, with a whip. She's like, oh, we just dropped it off. Somebody needed to rent it. So I was like, what you got it rented at? They threw the car on Turo.
I love that.
You feel me?
That concept, that model. I like that.
But this is our concept right here. We buying the cars and we renting the cars out.
Right. So the same thing Farah just said. We buy a car. Nobody got to drive the car. What we responsible for, because like Turo is covered under Liberty Mutual. You see,
it's like an Airbnb for cars.
Right. So we pretty much just putting the vehicle on there. We be responsible of making sure it's clean.
That's it, clean and paid, like the note and the shit that we got to do anyway in your own life.
I like it though. I like it though.
My cousin came down here to Atlanta for my aunt's birthday, and he wanted to take her out on the town. Fam, my cousin rented one of them. I think it was an E350 or something Benz. When he opened the door, there was purple lights going through it, or whatever the case was. The joint was $250 a day. When my cousin left, he paid $500 for the 2 days, plus whatever little tax, and had to drop the car back off to the little parking lot where it was. Leave the car where.
I like that. I like the Turo.
See, but like God, this is my ultimate goal. Connecting with you guys is to build something dope, son. It ain't about music. It ain't about none of that shit, son. It's about business, really, son. Like, it's a group of motherfuckers here, son. Smart as shit, son. We should be eating, son. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody's in a position to capitalize off of their own energy. Real shit. So now, how the fuck do we help? I fuck with E. Smitty. So I know some of his things that be holding him up. So I figure shit. If I buy a car and we do a ride sharing company, that'll strengthen my team. That'll help him. That'll help. Like, this the only way these teams get better, son, is that not only that we starting a business, the business is helping another person progress. And if the next person progress, we could pull up another motherfucker. If not, we are in a fucking rat race, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
I'm with the ride sharing with the Turo model though. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But don't forget, we don't need Turo to do this. We could do this online ourselves.
No, we don't. That's
no,
not
I use
that concept is dope.
Yeah, I use Turo as an example that they're doing.
That was that was a dope example.
Yeah. Just take over the same aspect as, okay, we got a fire-ass car because Turo got a selection of whips. You see what I'm saying? So you drive a BMW.
Oh, that's the barbershop. Excuse me, brother. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry, brother. I'll run the
$40.
store real quick. My bad.
You know, if you want to get a little fancy now, you go get a S class 500 for 100 and something a day. Shit, they got Teslas on there for 179. So if we price compare, we create our own app or whatever situation where we got links where look, I got a homeboy, E. Smitty got a ride share app coming out right now where he's renting cars out or whatever the case is, because at the same time we in a crazy time, so you still got to think security wise. So rather than being any jeopardy, our security is we monitoring that car. It's easy for us to get low jack kits and stuff and throw them on the car.
Yo, listen, man. Not only low jack guys, man. You can put the shit in the car that turn the fucking car off. Like when you go to buy here, pay here in New York, them niggas got something in the car that you don't pay your fucking bill at the end of the month. Nigga, they click a switch, your car turn the fuck off, nigga.
It sounds like we in agreement. I'm hearing agreement right now.
No, but
I like that. I like that model. That's a model. Because you know why? I couldn't really see myself choosing our shit over Uber or someone else. But if we got that service, that's something that's easy.
Man, we out here.
Nice little fancy. Nigga, we can have a C class. People don't some people don't even know the difference.
You know why I'm thinking about this service like this? Because Ross is in Atlanta. Vella's in Brooklyn. I'm in Troy. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Imagine if we had 5 calls in 5 places, bro. This shit is a wrap, son. Yo, our networking is reckless, nigga. We is wilding out here.
All right, so where will we start? Which market will we start? If we say we could only do 1 car, where will we start?
We would go with the person that's already doing it and need the car.
But that's not the same model.
No, but don't forget, man. You can't jump completely into the model without the first car. It's like getting started. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the first place I would take this, I would go to Atlanta. I would take it to Atlanta where none of us is at. Because you know why? That's going to bring me and you, Val, to Atlanta on a regular basis, out of our comfort zone. So now it helps us.
Let's start the paperwork then. That's where I'm not.
Hey, but like, listen, this is what these events is for. Get these conversations, not only the conversations, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. We just can't just get paperwork and just go like that. I mean, I could do this with E. Smitty like that, but for us to sit down, we got like, this is what these events is for, building these relationships, getting to know each other, because we talking about money that people don't even have to put up. So when they up their money, nigga need to feel comfortable than a motherfucker. You know,
with the way that the way how you be spilling, Val, and we got this, we figured out this little room thing right here. You know what I mean? So it is multiple ways. If we have this mixer on a monthly, every 2 months, whatever the case is, for we could run a seminar. You know what I'm saying? Because people need this information, man. And if collectively we create a network. If we got to do a virtual seminar, you here, you out there. All right, folks, I need y'all. If y'all interested, this and this, submit. I mean, we could maybe start. The first one could be a free seminar, and the second one could be like, look, we got this guy taking time out to provide this, you know what I'm saying, information.
And the first one could be Val doing LLCs and doing corporations. Val, the first one we all could do right here in the group. I'm talking about Val, flyers, all of it to promote the group as our event.
As
like,
we should.
The first person is gonna be Val to explain, like, because listen, man. The main thing, guys, man, that I portray and I try to push, son, is education, son. Trying to help people and trying to educate people constantly, son, on mad shit. So right now, like Val, one of your top shits is information. So at the end of the day, that's Val. Val is information. So when you talk to Val, be ready for information.